25.5 minutes per game, 5 points per game on 3 of 17 shooting from the field, and 0 of 8 from behind the arc. Those are the numbers that Rafer Alston currently has through 2 games in these NBA Finals. And I'm not done. Courtney Lee, 17.5 minutes, 4.5 points per game on 4 of 13 shooting from the field, and 1 of 4 from behind the three-point line. And of course, 2 missed layups that will be echoed into infamy in Orlando sports for Courtney Lee. Mickael Pietrus, 27.5 minutes a game, 8 points per game on 6 of 16 shooting, 3 of 6 from behind the arc. A little better, but Mickael Pietrus does certainly need to step it up. JJ Redick, 17.5 minutes per game, 4 points per game on 3 of 11 shooting, 2 of 7 from behind the arc. And Jameer Nelson, 20 minutes a game, 5 points per game on 4 of 12 shooting, 0 of 3 from behind the three-point line. That's a cumulative list of every guard, point guard or shooting guard, that the Orlando Magic are playing in this series. Alston, Lee, Pietrus, Redick, Nelson. You kind of get an idea of what the Magic need to do better just based off that. Not a one of those guys is playing well right now, with the potential exception of Mickael Pietrus. And even he was not there 2 days ago when the Magic really needed a spark off the bench to try and win that game against the Lakers. Somebody here needs to step up. I don't care who it is. I don't care to what degree they step up to, but if they just step up a little bit, it will be enough for this Magic team to pull out some W's at home. And it's really what they need to do tonight. In Orlando, in Game 3, game starts in a little over 6 hours, if they want to pull out the victory. When you look at the other players on this Magic team, such as Hedo Turkoglu, who is averaging, a little over 15 points a game, 40%, 17.5 points a game rather, on 40% shooting, which is pretty much run-of-the-mill for him this season. You see that he's pretty much doing his job. He didn't have a great game 1, but who did on this team? Rashard Lewis, averaging 21 points on 45% shooting, 50% from behind the line. Even Dwight Howard, not great numbers, but 14.5 points and 15.5 rebounds and 3 blocks and 3 steals, really should be getting the job done for this Magic team. So that's really what the Magic need to think about for tonight. The key to the game tonight, guard play. None of the guards on this Magic team have stepped up in this finals, from the point guards to the shooting guards. So that's the number 1 thing Orlando has to keep in mind. The number 2 thing I think Orlando needs to think about tonight. The way I see it, even though the Lakers look really hungry right now, and I wouldn't be altogether shocked if they came out tonight, played their asses off, and tried to put their foot on the throat of the Magic, because it really looks like Kobe Bryant's demeanor is all about doing that sort of thing. Then, at the same time, it is human nature to let off. They have a 2-0 lead. They are looking pretty good, and they can let off the gas pedal for one game. So, they need to make sure they come out strong. They need to hit their threes early in the game, in the first quarter and the first half. They need to get into Dwight Howard, and Dwight needs to make his shots. They need to produce early in the game, because I have a sneaking suspicion that the Lakers are going to sort of half-ass it for, the first half or so, and just see what happens. They'll kind of sort of play hard, but not really. And if the Magic have a big lead at half, the Lakers might just go into the tank and say, alright Orlando, you can have this one, we'll see you in Game 4. But if the Magic play poorly and the game's close, LA might go, well, we can win this one. And then they might come out and throw everything they have at Orlando. So, that's really the key to me. They got to come out and punch LA right in the mouth, because LA is probably already halfway to thinking, oh, we can take this game off. So Orlando has to make sure that they do that. And they just got to do all the Orlando-like things that they're all about, all the things that they've done throughout this postseason. They got to get it into Dwight. They got to hit their threes. All of that. You guys know what's up. So, as for the LA side, I don't really know what the key is. If they do come out and really play their asses off trying to win this one, I don't know. I think they want to get Pau Gasol a little more involved, because I feel like he's played well these first 2 games, but he is capable of more. So I would like to see more Pau Gasol. I'd like to see this team shoot threes a little better. I don't care who it is again, but somebody on this team should shoot some threes, and that's really all I can say, because I kind of feel like Orlando's going to take this one pretty handily. So that's all I'm going to say. I'll see you guys tomorrow.